What's up, buttercups? Nice to see ya. Thank you guys for showing up to my live stream. I did my second one today, right after Bob's Adventure interviewed Dawn of VanLife. How exciting was that? I loved it. She is not very far from me, and I want to meet up with her, but I don't know if she'll be able to get over my way or I can get over to her way. But it was a great show, Bob. Good job. And thank you guys for showing up to my live stream. Love you all. Thank you to all my subscribers and all my friends in the community and all you guys that helped. And I was honored when Blue Wave showed up. I was surprised. Thank you, Bob, for showing up, buddy. I love all you guys. So anyway, today we're going to talk about cooking. Cooking in the van, as a matter of fact. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Now, in the summer, I do set my stove out on the back grill or the back deck of my van and cook a lot out there. And like, especially if I want to cook some meat or something, and I don't eat a lot of meat like I used to, and I'm trying to be low carb, and I have to watch my sodium and all that stuff. But one of my main go-to dishes is something with rice. I use brown rice, and the thing I like about it is you can mix anything in with it and make it good. I've been on this little spoonful of peanut butter kick with it to get that Chinese food taste, I guess. But like today, I'm going to cook a little dish. I'm going to show you guys that you can put any vegetable in that you want. And I'm out of fresh veggies right now, but I had a bag. Well, they were a frozen bag, but it was thawed out because I don't use a refrigerator, as I told you guys. I'm going to get a 12-volt fridge once I get another battery for my battery bank. I found the Apico 12-volt fridge, and it don't pull much amps or whatever you call it, amps. See, I'm still learning. But it don't pull much. But once I have a 200 amp hour battery bank, I'll feel a lot better about having that. So yeah, I'll be getting that soon once I get my tires bought. But anyway, back to the cooking. What I buy a frozen bag of veggies, and they stay cold in my ice chest. And so what I do is today I had the last of that bag left, and so I used it. I used a can of chicken, and so when I use like canned anything, I rinse it with water to get the sodium, as much sodium out as I can. I got the sodium out. I rinsed the chicken with water. I boiled brown rice, and I'll show you in this clip of all the things I added. And what I say, what I love about this dish is that you can always change it up to a taste that you want. I've even done it with barbecue sauce. But when I cook it, I also cook enough for a couple of meals, so I don't have to cook 2 or 3 times a day. I've been eating for breakfast yogurts with berries or with oatmeal. Like, I just opened up a little bag of oatmeal and poured in some yogurt and eat it. I really like that a lot too. So that's what I've been doing for mornings. But if I don't have yogurt on hand, I'll just I keep the little bags of oatmeal, and I'll just heat a bowl of that up with some hot water and eat that for breakfast, or some fruit. And so I try to keep it as simple as possible. I try to keep the dishes down. I hate doing dishes, just like I hate doing laundry. But a way I do dishes is I put vinegar water in a spray bottle. As soon as I'm done cooking something, I spray it down, wipe it out, and it works great. And like you guys have seen before, I have a bowl that I eat, like a measuring cup. I'll eat out of it. Sometimes I'll eat right out of the pan. I don't care. Nobody's here. It's just me. So I'll eat out of the pan and save some, for dinner, and throw it back in the pan, heat it up. And so I minimalize my dishes that way too. But today you'll see in this little clip of what I'm cooking, you can, anything you want to put in it, you can. And that's what I like about it. So I try to keep cooking simple. For snacks, I don't eat much chips. Every once in a while I'll have a few chips or whatever, but I also I keep little packets of maybe a Jello, or a little packet of pudding, or I like maybe just a spoonful of peanut butter. I'll take a bite of that curves the snack, wanting a snack. And I try to eat several, like 4 or 5 meals a day. I'm still slowly losing weight. From when I first got sick, I lost like 47 pounds in 3 months, and that was all water weight. But now I'm starting to lose a little at a time, because I'm changing. The doctor told me if you eat multiple meals, it'll help your metabolism. So I'm doing that, and it's starting to help. Also, on snacks, I find that if I eat something that has a spice to it, it curbs the urge to want another snack or whatever. Like, so I buy whole grain chips, or like blue tortilla chips, and I'll eat like pico de gallo sauce or whatever, and I'll eat like 10 chips, and I'll make that at least a medium heat, you know, on the flavor, and that curbs my appetite of wanting something else. And I'm only allowed to drink 2 liters of a liquid a day, so most of my liquid is water. Every once in a while I'll have a beer, or every once in a while I'll have a soda, but I try not to drink much of anything other than water. But lemonade, I'll drink a lot of lemonade. It's low in sodium. I like the taste of it, especially when it's hot. And for me, water has to be very ice cold. It has to have ice in it for me to drink a lot of it. So I get behind sometimes on keeping ice up in my, I have these metal drinking jugs that I carry, and they always have ice in them, and ice will last 4 days in one. So that's how I like to drink my water, really cold. But now let's watch the clip of me cooking this rice dish. Okay, here we go. I'm cooking up the veggies. I use coconut oil. I've opened a can of chicken, rinsed it with water, and I put the chicken in. And so I just saute them up with, I put a little water in the pan if I need to. And I saute them up. There's mushrooms in there too. And I add Mrs. Dash. All the stuff you're seeing here I add in. And I add that buffalo ranch stuff to make it spicy. So I get it cooking where it's nice and brown. Then I add a couple of eggs. Stir them in, get them where they're scrambled in really good. And then I add the brown rice, a spoonful of peanut butter, and voila, you have a sticky mess. But it's good. Alright guys, that's one of my favorite dishes. And like I said, I'll cook up enough for a couple of meals. Sometimes even for the lunch the next day. Sometimes I'll cook that at breakfast and eat it for breakfast and lunch, and then cook something for dinner. But most of the time I do the yogurt thing, or oatmeal in the morning. And I've been doing a new thing where I don't eat till about noon. I'll eat, I seen this on Art of RVing, I think it was, talking about I don't know what you call it, like a fast, but not 24-hour fast, but you fast like 12 hours or whatever. And so that's what I'm trying right now. And that's what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. And I feel a lot better in the daytime, because after you eat, you get tired. And so I get up and try to do stuff. I'll drink a cup of coffee, take my meds or whatever, and then I'll do whatever I'm doing, and I feel better. And then I'll about lunchtime or 1, I'll eat something. And usually I'll take a short nap or something afterwards, depending on the weather. If it's really hot, it's pretty warm today here, it's about 85 right now. I'll take a nap or work on a video. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's, like I said, it's one of my favorite dishes, and you can actually change it up to anything you want. You can put anything you want in it. But I used it a lot for the low sodium in it, because there's not much sodium in brown rice, and everything in that, if I have to use out of pan, I rinse it with water, like I said. So yeah, if you guys want to try it, give it a shot. I don't claim to be a great cook, but I can cook what I like pretty good. Anyway, Other than that, guys, I think I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go look at my solar. I got it on top of the roof right now. I unfolded it, stuck it up there, getting a little sunlight on it. My battery says 13.7, so that's almost full, I believe. So doing good on that. Some of the kitties are still outside. I need to go bring them in, and the others are in here taking a nap. When it's warm like this, they get sleepy. They sleep a lot. So anyway, all right, guys, I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.